5 months. You tapped in live. It's that time. From the brain of Heather B. Built a squad, now they out that seat. Jada Rebel on the front line, talk back. UTR when they dig for the real facts. Double A, keep it blunt when he drop takes. Professor break it down like a class, no breaks. Meech come through, whole room lean in. 5 lanes, 1 table, let the show begin. Let's go. It's that UTR, talk your shit. 5 voices, 1 vibe, don't switch. Press play, lean back, feel this. If you came for the truth, that's it. It's that UTR, talk your shit. West side groove when the theme song hit. 5 chairs, 5 hearts, 1 pitch. If you came for the truth, that's it. Hey, you rockin' with Jada Rebel. Heather B on the vision. Double A the professor. Meet in the building. UTR, talk your shit. Stay tuned. Yeah.
And we are back again, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. UTR proudly presents Talk Yo Shit. Look, y'all, we know we're a little late tonight, but it's okay because internet tripping, and we they just don't want us to be great. So with that being said, tonight's show is called Live, Laugh, Love. And we gonna get into it. We got stories, we got some shit, we got to talk, and we hope y'all out there to talk some shit with us. So we gonna get into it. And with that being said, we gonna pass it to Heather B to get us to start us off. So let's go.
Alrighty. Normally it is the professor that starts us off tonight. Oh, can you hear me? That's interesting. 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. You can hear me too? Aaron, can you hear me?
Yeah, internet don't want us to be great, y'all. So
that's what it sounded like tonight.
Internet don't want us to be great tonight, y'all. So excuse us, But we gonna start off with the first question just so we can get some things going.
Alrighty. Looks like we got everybody back. Aaron, you can hear me now? Cool.
All right, so
there.
So we gonna get these questions off. So Heather B or the professor, whoever decides to do their thing, let's go.
I'll start while it's working right now for me. What qualities do you value most in a relationship and a friendship? Just give me one quality for both.
You said, what do we value in a relationship and what?
Give me one quality that you value in a relationship and a friendship.
Loyalty, honesty, accountability.
Could have swore she said give us one, but
what?
One.
Well, you got 3, so take it. Live, laugh, love. You got 3.
We need
communication.
I say definitely respect goes a long way. And that's on both sides of the spectrum.
No, because that's not what I asked. But whatever.
You said one quality?
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's empathy. That's one of them. I was going to say communication, but Aaron already took it. Because I was going to say more so having understanding, but the next one over would definitely be empathy.
I mean, since a certain person want to use all 3,
stop using stuff so much.
I'm just gonna go with loyalty.
Now, just push a little forward since
you about to be on timeout and it's already early, Jay. You about to be on timeout.
I'm on timeout. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me grab my drink,
You are,
grab my hookah, and I'm gonna sit back in the corner.
it's
since
the
I'm
first
here.
strike. You
She
ain't
said
out yet.
about to be. Like you don't
Oh, I'm
listen
about
tonight.
to be. Oh, so that means not yet. Okay, my fault.
One
It's only the
quality
first
and
strike.
about to be. Like
Come on, man. You know I graduated with 1.69.
But just to
I got
since
one
we
question. Hold on, I got one question. Jay, you been drinking?
what's in your cup?
Yeah, okay.
Water.
As an
add
H2O.
cut to the
lying.
beginning.
Huh?
Well,
Add
what kind
cut
of
to
water?
the beginning.
This is water. I don't know what y'all
What was
talking about.
what was in the
You
other
missed
cup
in the
though?
cut part.
Oh, this?
Yeah, that cup.
This is lemonade.
With what?
Ice,
And
water.
vodka.
Exactly.
Nah, they nobody. Who the fuck just hit me with the hit me with the Jeopardy song? Fuck y'all.
You know that was me.
Fuck y'all.
It's always gonna be me.
Nope. That would be me, said the captain.
Back,
Said the
never mind.
captain.
Go ahead.
But I do have a question since we all answered actually very quickly. What are your reasons for that being an important trait?
That's a good question. I mean, loyalty is definitely something that needs to be had because if you're loyal and you, I mean, it goes hand in hand with respect, but if you're loyal, you know, we can communicate and work through the other shit, but I want your loyalty because that's what I'm gonna be.
Explain the other two answers now.
You the one that said 3, so what's
Oh no. So I can go so I can be strike 2? Absolutely not. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna drink my lemonade.
I said communication because without communication, you're always going to be on two different pages. No matter if you're in a friendship or relationship, what adults do, adults communicate. We don't read minds. We don't jump to conclusions or make assumptions. We communicate with one another.
Okay. I said empathy because you can always have sympathy for somebody, but having empathy means that you feel what you really do feel what your partner or your friend is going through at the time and actually it actually helps you have a better understanding as well of what it is that's happening to them at that moment. I really wanted to say communication, but god damn, Aaron, you took my shit.
Well, stop waiting to go last when you already have an answer in mind.
Okay.
I mean, I had more answers lined up too, like Gerald did, but I just didn't. I don't want to be a habitual, line crosser like Gerald be.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sick of the disrespect.
All right, I see you about to say something, Professor. Go ahead.
I think she's.
You can hear us.
I think we lost.
I can hear you.
Okay.
You up to bat if you can hear
I was
me.
going to say instead, because he said loyalty and communication, I'm gonna say comprehension. Because you can communicate all day long, but if you can't comprehend what I am saying to you, we're not gonna get nowhere. So comprehension is a very good quality that I look for in people, because you can talk all day long, you can say this, that, and the third, but if you don't comprehend what people are saying, it don't get nowhere. It's me.
I don't add words to the puzzle.
Well, I say for me, the reason why I say respect goes a long way because it tells the tale of how you value that person, whether it be on a relationship or a friendship level. And it ties into understanding them, their positive traits, their negative traits, and understanding both sides, and them and them being their authentic self.
I feel that. I definitely feel that.
You did.
Okay.
Now, before we go to the next question, we do have two comments. Also, you guys, with the questions that we're asking, definitely put your answers in the chat, join the conversation,
Please
and
do.
definitely, and we'll definitely get to everybody's comment. But for now, oh, thank you, Kristen. All right. Poetics in the building. He says, "What it do, y'all?
What's the
Welcome
deal,
back."
my guy? Long time no hear
Meanwhile,
from. What the deal, my guy?
Kristen says, "Hey, everyone."
Hey, Chris.
And she also says share direction, accountability. I don't be listening. Share direction, accountability, consistency, and integrity if talking about traits we want in anyone linked. And she also says also self-awareness plus empathy.
You just built the perfect man.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Don't exist.
Happy belated
Um,
birthday, Kristen. I know you celebrated her birthday in April, so just happy belated birthday. I didn't get a chance.
Definitely happy belated birthday, and we hope that you did enjoy your time.
Who celebrated their birthday in April?
Kristen did, right?
It was before, but I think we never actually said happy birthday.
I mean, yes. I mean, happy belated. But yeah,
It's been a while as well. So
We haven't been on the show in quite a while. So,
very true.
Alrighty. I will ask the next question. What do you consider a safe space in a friendship and in a relationship?
what do you consider a safe space in the way?
What do you consider a safe space in a friendship and a relationship?
Let me get this one out before my internet gets tripping again, y'all. Being able to talk to someone and them understanding you and communicating, and you guys can talk, and it shouldn't be no issues because you should be able to tell somebody how you feel about certain things. Because if that's your safe space, you should be able to say those things and that be that. And nothing is harbored or lingered on.
Honestly, for me, my safe space is me honestly being able to be myself entirely with my partner, with my friends, because I can be as goofy as I want to be, but also I do have those moments where, my mental may take a dip as well. So my friends and my partner understanding that there are going to be ups and downs in my personality, but still loving me for exactly who I am is definitely the best safe space for me.
I mean, kind of piggybacking off what you said, being myself with no judgment, and to where I am able to be myself and not where I'm able to where you're able to check me and I'm able to check you when either or is fucking up basically. So being able to talk to my spouse or my friends and they let me know when I'm wrong and I've done wrong. You may not check me at the particular time, but everybody know on the screen that they can pull me to the side and say what they got to say.
Facts, talk your shit. You want to go next? Just me, Janarin.
Y'all said all the safe shit at this point.
There's other things.
Go ahead, Meech. I feel like you're about to come with something from Shakespeare.
But my safe space is in the bathroom. How about that?
He finna come with something philosophical. Stall him out, Debo.
He already shaking his head.
Jay, we're gonna get you some help after the show. We're gonna get you some help after the show.
I think his
you
help is in
need
his
help.
cup.
You need a.
I don't think that's helping anymore.
That ain't the type of help he needs, but I will have to say never being afraid to be authentic with one another. I mean, you can basically have different interests or shared interests as long as you respect those on a mutual standpoint, then you already have like a strong strand of friendship, whether it be a friendship or relationship. And it's okay to like different things, but also you have to understand that it's those different interests that actually brings peace and being able to respect it at the end of the day.
When I think about safe space, I think about people who genuinely have my back. People who genuinely have have my best interests at heart. Someone who will look out for me the way I look out for them. When the car ran out of gas, we both out there pushing the car, and one trying to steer at the same time. Like,
Can I steer the car?
I mean,
I got
as long
bad
as you
knees.
push it, as long as you push it from the driver's side door, one hand on the door, one hand on the
Yeah.
wheel, you good. You know, safe. Swallow, don't choke. I mean, I'm sorry. Don't be like Monica Lewinsky or Bill Clinton or whatever, whoever it is. No, never mind.
Sexual relations with that woman.
When I think about safe space, I also think about like you know, being down like full flats on a Cadillac. You know what I'm saying? We can't be in a safe space, and you know, in all the qualities we named in the first question, those are not presented in the second question. I also would say safe space will also include grace. You know, no one's perfect. We're all gonna make mistakes. I think it's good that we show each other grace. And like Jay said earlier, holding people accountable in private. Check me when I'm wrong. Let me know when I'm did something that was foul. But yeah, when I think about safe space, I think all those things are included. Just to be a little bit different from y'all answers.
Okay.
Talk your shit.
I like that.
Talk your shit.
Love it.
All right. We got a shitload of comments, so give me one.
Please get to him.
All right. Kristen said, no, it was an accident on Facebook. Had an issue. My birthday was in February. I figured it was
I'm sorry.
Poetic says, being able to actually be vulnerable. Kristen says, for me, it's just being able to speak honestly without fear. I also feel safe when I feel accepted and not managed. Talk your shit. Kristen also says, additionally, there's going to be conflict, but if I don't feel like I'm in emotional danger, that's a safe place to be. Most definitely. Poetic says, sometimes I can actually trust, someone, or I think he meant someone I can actually trust with my energy. That's not just there to take, but give back. All right. Zakia's in the building. What's up, Z? She says, having someone that genuinely listens and not take the conversation and make it about themselves, giving sound advice without judgment. And she says, hey, y'all, by the way. Hey, girl.
Hey. We're going to get into the next question, y'all. What is your definition of emotional intimacy and why is it important? What is your definition of emotional intimacy and why is it important?
Whew, I'll take that. Um, Listening, honestly. Um, Listening is emotional intimacy to me because of the fact that I'll take my partner for instance. I will have said something that I don't even myself remember saying that I either wanted or needed to get or something I was interested in, and out of the blue he will bring it up or he'll get it for me or just mention it, and it makes me feel like I'm being heard. It actually makes me feel like my person he actually pays attention to me when I'm speaking about things, especially things that I'm most passionate about. And the fact that no one else has ever done that is intimacy to me because you're in tune with who I am as a person.
Um, I, very good. I'm going to say is understanding each other
Mm-hmm.
and you know loving them for who they are, for their imperfections, and just being there for them, for a listening ear, guidance, understanding, and just being that person who gives them their encouragement when needed, and vice versa. So it's always good to have it because sometimes you can go through like some of the darkest times in your life, and that one thing or something you said, and they can say something to you, and it just brings you into a space that you felt loved. So
Talk
yeah,
your shit.
Yep. I was kind of gonna go in that direction, but
keep
yeah,
going.
like, well, as the professor put it, yeah, like being able to lift my spirit whenever I'm down, because anybody can be good to anybody when life is treating them at the best that life can treat them at. So, and we go up, we go down, but being able to pick me up and keep me pushing through to make it to better days that are in further sight, as opposed to letting me just drown in my own thoughts and my own sorrows and my own just negativity. Being able to bring me back and be the man that person know that I can be. So yeah, that would be emotional intimacy to me.
Well, for me, it's it, it's mainly uh, well, everyone basically said it in a nutshell, but it's it's all about learning someone from an eternal standpoint. Understanding their heart, understanding their emotions, understanding the soul of the spirit, and know when it's at its strongest, and know when it's at its weakest, and and when it's at its weakness, you give it you give it additional security to basically showcase that, hey, I am here to make sure that you eternally never have to feel at its weakest ever again. And it's not all about from a communication standpoint when you give it that added security, but it's all about how you say it with action. And once that person understands that, then you know deep down inside when the soul and the spirit and the heart and the emotions is feeling full of what you're giving it.
I feel that. Alrighty, I'm gonna go to the. Did everybody answer?
No.
No.
Okay, that's what I want to make sure. Go ahead, Aaron. My bad.
He thought he was gonna escape.
My
I
bad.
thought y'all answers was amazing. So I'm not gonna build on y'all answers. I'm just gonna pull a season 2 here and read from Chat GPT. Um,
Hey, you need to change your name to Mr. ChatGPT.
Yep.
Emotional intimacy is a close, trusting connection between people where they feel safe, share their inner thoughts, feelings, vulnerabilities with each other, and feel understood, accepted, and cared for in return. Now, this is the part I love the most. It's not just about talking; it's about how you relate. When emotional intimacy is present, people can be honest about their feelings, even difficult ones, feel heard and validated, not judged, share personal fears, hopes, and experiences, trust that the other person genuinely cares about their well being.
Oh, that's right, Chat GPT.
That,
There you
that
go.
was
I think I
that
did
was
that
me.
good enough in mine.
For example, in a relationship, emotional intimacy may look like telling your partner you're you're anxious about something and feeling supported instead of dismissed. It can also show up in friendships, family relationships, or even deep conversations with someone you're getting to know. It's often considered a key part of healthy relationships because it builds trust, connections, and a sense of closeness that goes beyond surface level interactions.
Talk to him.
I
Talk to
digress.
him.
Let's keep
Go
it coming.
ahead, Chat GPT, Aaron. I see you, boy. Good googly moogly. That
And Mike drop.
Well, after that lovely explanation from ChatGPT,
Aaron.
let's go ahead and go to the comments.
You got to put Aaron at the end of that. Just saying.
It's lovely. All right. Takia says checking in with your partner just because gifts and giving compliments. Kristen says, I don't know. I think like life intimacy is like sharing things about the future, finances, family, and then there's physical intimacy. So we got exclusive touches, affection, and then there's emotional, like sharing dreams, but also trauma. Ooh, talk your shit. She says it's a combo. Janet says, "Hey y'all, welcome,
That's my mama, y'all. That's my mama.
welcome in."
Hey, mommy.
Alrighty,
Hey, Mama J.
you stupid.
Y'all got the same initials. JW.
Oh God, bro.
Right.
Oh God.
Alrighty, I'll ask the next question. What's a red flag that you look for in a relationship or a friendship?
What's a red flag you look for?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Liars. If you can't be honest and I'm just meeting you, or if you can't be honest and we're supposed to be friends, then I can't trust you. So liars, dishonesty, those type of things, that is a red flag for me.
Mm.
Mine is definitely users, energy vampires, people who only have you around, and that goes for relationships and friendships. People will only have you around for the sake of to stroke their own ego or to take from you, whether if it's, you know, spiritual energy, um, monetize, well, just financially, anything that they could basically get their hands on and discard you. Like everybody knows that person that will have you there for the time being, but then when they don't need you no more, you don't get a call, you don't get contacted. It's just you're done. So definitely users. Anybody?
Ulterior motives. Someone who may send the representative before they send themselves. Someone who you know doesn't show who they are. It end up being somebody else because they're not being their genuine selves. So someone who may have ulterior motives is a red flag I look for.
Yeah. I don't know. Y'all took all the good ones. So
It gotta be some.
Just
bow to me, Heather.
take your wife's answer. It can be a Williams answer together.
Bow to me, Heather.
Shut the ain't getting into that cold shit. We're not getting into that cold shit. Answer.
I ain't got no answer. Y'all took the good ones. Come back to me. Meech, go ahead.
Go ahead, William Shakespeare Meach.
We love you though.
Ooh. I actually take that as a compliment. But I would have to say, I guess I can say, unnecessary drama, and I say that because there are some people that just love to cause havoc and unnecessary drama in your life, and it really didn't need to be. Like, they just want to prove a point that, oh, they can crash out whenever they want to. And me, I'm more of a talkative person. I would rather talk shit out. I'd rather talk shit out rather than it lead to an unnecessary argument. Now, the other side of me,
Here we go.
the other side of me would be like, please don't poke the cage. Because the more you poke the cage, the more you let the beast out. And that's when crash out will be loading on 100%. And you will really
Go, man.
and you
Don't tap the glass.
and what once I press the fuck it button, you're really gonna hate me.
I don't know why the cage bird sing.
Push the button. Push the goddamn button.
Maya Angelou was talking about you the whole time. Get that big white figure out the screen.
Damn.
Oh, but anyway,
No, you the only one thinking nasty with your lemonade.
Not having the love reciprocated at the end of the day. Like, if I'm doing all I can as a friend and you're not reciprocating the same love as a friend, if I'm talking you through your dark times, lifting you up when you need to be lifted, and you can't reciprocate when I'm out here being the best friend to my ability and you don't reciprocate that, that's a red flag for me, and in a relationship as well.
Flag like you challenging the play.
Did everybody answer?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go to the comments.
All right. Val's in the building. She says, "Hey y'all."
What up, Val? Long time no hear. How you doing today?
Kristen, she says, "Hey Val," and she says, "Hey boo, miss you." All right. Zakia says, "No accountability." Kristen says, "Any patterns that mess with my peace is a deep rouge red." She also says, "Also blame shifting is a no-go. Or when I'm the only one initiating a convo about fixing issues, that's a no-go." Z says, "Trifling, stagnant people with no goals." Okay. Mama Cookie is in the building.
Mama Cookie, hey, we got the mamas in the building. How you feeling tonight, Miss Mama Cookie?
Back. And she says, "Hey Zakia, how are you?" And then she also says, "Hey my loves, good to see you guys. It's definitely good to see you too." And Zakia says, "Hey, Mama Cookie, I'm doing well. Hope you are too."
Wow to me, woman. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Here go whoop your ass.
So since we asked about red flags, what are some green flags that you look for in a friendship and relationship? What are your green flags? Should be easy for you.
Green flags. Some green flags. Yeah. Being able, as it was stated, taking accountability for your actions at the end of the day. When you know you fuck up, you can actually come and say that I fucked up. Like I apologizing as well when you know you've done wrong. And being able to explain why you done wrong and we can move on to the next. That's a green flag that I would love.
I think for me, it would. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Aaron.
No, go ahead. You got yours out.
I would say it's the opposite of what I stated for users, people who are actually willing to give without having ulterior motives, without having a reason to get something back. Like it's literally because you love them. It's because you want to see them be better. And it's not even, again, financially, it's, providing advice on things that maybe you're having issues with. Like basically being open to loving on your friends and your family and your significant other, and not expecting some sort of return from that. It's genuinely because you love them and you care for them.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say a generous giver, but I guess you got me back with your little paybacks from earlier. So, great answer. Um, um, I would say someone who can motivate me, uplift me. Someone that can talk to me during my darkest times, and I can do the same in return. So, someone that can motivate me and uplift me during my dark times or my down times.
That's it.
Someone who can comprehend. Someone who can comprehend. That's what we said earlier. Someone who can comprehend. Respect for boundaries. Big respect for boundaries. Oh my God. And mutual support. I support you the same way you support me. I'm not looking for nothing in return, just like you're not looking for a return. That's just how it is, whether it be a friendship or a relationship. Mutual support. And constant communication. I'm not forgetting your word, Aaron, because that is definitely one to go with the other.
Big facts.
Definitely learning to be genuine with one another. Being genuine with each other, whether it be on a relationship or a friendship, it goes a long way. Basically, just having concrete, being concrete, authentic, and reciprocation. Definitely, reciprocation goes a long way. Like if I'm pouring into you, whether it be a friend or friendship or relationship, I should be able to receive all that back, and then some, without it being some ulterior motive in mind.
Talk your shit too. Alrighty. Did everybody answer? Okay. All right. I'm gonna roll to the. I'm gonna roll to the comment. Zakia said, "Leave me alone, yellow boy. Tell him. Tell his ass." Thank you, Zakia.
Right. Get down here and feed me grapes. Continue.
Kristen said,
That's my Sierra sprayer.
I'm telling you, she gonna hit you with more than grapes. Kristen said, green flag is regulating emotions during conflict. And Mama Cookie said, I'm doing okay, feeling much better. Thank you, my love, for asking. Kristen says, and also being included in their life openly, like I'm a part of their world. Their family knows about the relationship, their friends. Zakia says, taking the vacation out of the group chat.
Get down here and rub my feet.
And, Zakia also says, so glad to hear that. That's for Mama Cookie. Kristen says, yeah, Zakia, that follow through is a definite green flag. And Kristen says, I think a green flag that's overlooked is laughing together. And Taria's in the building. She says, hey, y'all.
Hey,
What up, Ree?
TT.
Welcome back.
What up, Ray?
Alrighty. This is a hypothetical question. If you were a member of the opposite sex, what type of male or female would you avoid?
Whew. One that has to be a center of attention. You have to be the center of attention. If you have to be, if my love can, if my love and compliments can't sustain you, I don't need to be around you. If you need validation from the internet and all that type of shit, I'm cool. You can go on about your business.
Can you repeat the question one more time while Gerald go ahead and diarrhea at the mouth? I mean, not Gerald, Yellow Boy.
Don't call him. Don't feed into that shit.
I mean, I didn't know he was straight out of Compton. I thought he was. You still reading comments? Oh.
No, it was coming up. I was trying to remove it. Brown. Jesus Christ. Y'all in these names. I'm not playing with y'all today.
Birdman.
Y'all both in nature? Okay. The question was, this is a hypothetical question. If you were a member of the opposite sex, what type of male or female would you avoid?
Thank you for rereading the question.
You want to answer?
I'm sorry.
I was gonna let them answer. I just want to hear the question again.
What the heck?
Oh, I was supposed to rehear the question and answer right away. Oh, fuck it. I don't like hypothetical questions because not my forte. But if I was a member of the opposite sex, I've always thought this was kind of interesting to me. But like every woman talks about having a provider or someone that can provide and protect. But then y'all don't like when a man leave with his wallet. So I would, I'm gonna just go out there and just go, off y'all's sentiments of, I don't want a man to leave with his wallet and think he can buy me things or buy the world for me. Or I'm just go with that sentiment for now, since I'm hypothetically speaking from the opposite sex.
But you do know that there's a difference from leading with a wallet and being a provider. I'm just saying.
Don't expand on my answer. She wanted a hypothetical answer.
No. I know. I'm not saying that you. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah,
in general.
Just answer hypothetically if you had the male genitals between your legs.
I don't have that.
I'm trying to figure it out because
now you look down at the chat.
I got on a dress.
Does it matter if the person is pants? I'm confused.
I just said don't expand on my answer.
Heather, it does not matter. Answer how you would answer it for what you would avoid if you were of the opposite sex.
Let me see. It kind of goes along with what Gerald said. Honestly, attention seeker. Like, I would not want someone who feels like every single time they walk into the room that they have to have everyone's attention. I would not want someone who feels the need to be the loudest person in the room. That's never been something that has attracted me either way. But I think even if I was a male, that would be something that would definitely be a turn off for me, because it's like, why do you need to be seen every single time? Like, your aura itself should introduce himself as opposed to you being, hey, So I kind of agree with that portion.
I'm going to say someone who is filled with drama, not goal oriented, who always wants to take the easy road out, who does not care about anyone but themselves, um, and someone just looking for a free ride, and that's homeless.
No homosexual, well, hobosexuals.
Yeah, no homosexuals.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Looking for a place to live.
Riveting. But for me, someone that um I'm kind of mad the professor took my answer on this one, but but I was gonna say someone that I was gonna say someone that has no goals and pretty much anyone that lacks focus. I mean, if it's easy to say that you have all these ambitions, have all these ambitions and goals in life, but if you're not focused on creating the blueprint to get there, then what are you really doing? You're you're just basically chasing something aimlessly without reaching no destination. I'll leave it at
Okay.
that.
All right, brown boy to God.
Already
He
answered.
answered.
Oh, he did answer. My bad. Sorry, just wanted to say that.
Get off my nut. I mean, shit. Get off my name. Sorry, take
Wow. Okay.
Beach wasn't that funny, man. Relax.
Living my life like it's golden.
Man, you almost made me spit on my damn smoothie. Damn it.
Pause.
Pause.
Whoa.
So did everybody go?
I believe
Yes.
so.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
Yes.
Just want to make sure. Alrighty. Kristen says, "Hey, Taria," and then Taria says, "Hey, beautiful." Kristen says, "Ronnie, Diamond, and Ebony avoiding." The kid says, "Jocelyn Hernandez."
Definitely.
Taria answered this. Kristen says, "If I'm a man, I'm avoiding women that are condescending." Facts.
A lot of women.
Zakia says, "Women with no ambition, gold diggers, and a woman who can never be her natural self." Kristen says, "A woman that is facts, a woman that is overly religious, like annoyingly so, and more for the aesthetic than the actual spiritual connection. Talk your shit." Taria says, "I would like for them to be confident enough to not seek validation from others. I tell them they're beautiful enough to where they wouldn't need that. So if you still need that, I will definitely hype up my significant other. They don't need it from nobody. If they can listen to understand, and they're always listening to defend, but it's a no if they don't have something that they want to do with their lives. With their lives. I guess with their lives outside of me, it's a no. But if they just want to be pampered without us working." Wait, I didn't see the full thing. Sorry, hold on. I just want to make sure I read that fully because it
I
kind
think
of.
that's the whole thing.
That's the whole thing.
All right, just want to make sure.
And just for clarity, we're not laughing at your answer, Taria. It's just the fact that your whole thing took up us, and so Aaron is like peeking over it.
Right.
No, I'm laughing because Gerald is reading with his hat.
I thought you was peeking over it because that's why I was laughing.
I was literally reading it line for line like Heather was like.
She says there's a lot of typos. I was talk texting, so forgive me. It's okay. You're good, girl.
We got the
Nah,
That's totally understandable.
Heather was popcorn reading, so I was following along.
Shut up.
Okay.
You should have read what looked like you read with your finger.
Yeah, that was about to be next.
You know what?
Oh, I know.
It was red. Okay.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
If someone asks the question, what is something about you that I might not like? What is your answer? How do you respond? What is something about you that I might not like?
I'm fucking crazy.
You what?
At least I'm honest. I'm fucking crazy.
You gotta stop speaking stuff over you like that, but okay, you can have it.
No, to be quite honest, it's something that someone will not like about me is me taking in other people's energies that don't belong to me and holding on to it.
I have really bad word association, and I quote a lot of movies, and I have a lot of facts for no reason in my mind that I will quote at random times.
In my mind, sorry,
ain't
that bad.
I'm an overthinker, and I can have a bad temper.
I do have my moments.
That was pretty broad.
Horrible.
I'm sorry. It's just the way he said it. I'm saying, I have my moments. Like
horrible.
Very broad. Like
very horrible, but I do have my moments where I could be easily triggered by things, and it's very difficult to contain my anger at times. And also I do have heavy difficulty understanding things more easily than others, but I do my best. So I'll leave it at that.
My time is precious and valuable. It's to be respected. And if I give you a piece of my time, it means I fuck with you heavy. I also would say that because I care so much, or because I take so much in, I might cut people off for 2.5 years, but when I do come back around, it's gonna be as if we never even stopped, like we never stopped talking. So sometimes I need time to decompress, go in my little shell, and then once I'm good again, I'll be back, and it would be back as if nothing ever happened. So sometimes I just need a moment to myself.
You know what? You just reminded me of something too. You would hate that I shut down, and when I shut down, I'm not talking to anybody till I figure it out myself. That's something people would hate, because you can talk to me and ask me, I'm still not going to tell you until I'm ready and figure it out myself. So yeah.
She just reminded me of something. I like to go boo at just obvious at weird times.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
At this point,
we're going to the comments.
No, hold on, time out. At this point, Jay, you are now in the corner.
That was only strike 2. What is you talking about?
No. You skipped. That was a double whammy. That was a double whammy.
Boo boo 2 words. That's 2 strikes. Yep. And take the water.
I'll be back here.
No.
Don't worry about
it. Take the water cup with you, not the lemonade cup.
Damn it.
Yep, so we're at. All right.
Oh my God.
I'm going to take you to the comments. All right, Kristen says, I think that being so self-aware can be intense for others sometimes. Sometimes it can be very difficult dealing with me when I'm constantly talking about feelings and shit. I know I get on his nerves.
Rest in my bones.
Yeah.
Mute your mic.
Gerald. Mute.
2,000 miles, my home.
There we go. Alrighty. Zakia says, I wish people would ask that more because it will take me a while before I can just give criticism. It's easy to answer if I'm asked, but can bring it up on my own, but can't bring it up on my own. Something I am working on. Okay. Being truthful. Taria says, I overthink. I can be critical. I'm really sarcastic. Don't piss me off, okay? LOL. I'm also a perfectionist, and it's not always a good thing. Also, I can't really control my face sometimes. You will know when I don't like you. Are you an Earth sign? I need to know.
She a Virgo, baby. You got to understand that.
There we go. I was like, that's Earth sign coded.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I got to come out the corner for a second. Don't do that.
Get your ass back in the goddamn corner.
I'm going back, but I'm just saying, don't do that. We're not about to do astronomical.
Mute your mic, boo boo boy.
Your ass back in
the corner. He said astronomicals and not astrological. So be quiet.
For that, you get additional minutes added to your corner time.
No, you don't, y'all. Come on. We don't need him by the next question.
Let's get back to the comments. Zakia says, I'm a very private person, so me not sharing / expressing myself is nothing against you. Okay. I don't know why my brain glitched, but Taria says, yes, Ziggy. Privacy is so important, even in a relationship. It's really good to have space away from each other sometimes. And Krista says, ooh, the jump from we all fam in the club to I hate all humans is an issue. Okay.
Come back, Jay. No. Leave the water cup in your hand. No.
Yeah, keep that water.
Wait. I just noticed you had the lemonade cup this whole time.
Did I? Sorry.
You just switched cups right
Yes.
now.
Yes, you did.
Stockenzor, back in the game. Let's go.
Heather, you got a question or you want me to read?
No, I got a question. Oh, this is actually a good one.
You better not read the one. You better not read the go ahead.
I don't know. Hold on. Is it okay for your significant other to have a work husband or work wife? Why or why not?
Damn, crickets, huh? Well, answer Jeopardy.
I ain't gonna have one because I work from home. So
that's a cop out.
But it's for your significant other, not you. Your significant
I know.
And your significant other don't work from home. Boom.
I was just playing, but no. And the cool part about my partner is because this nigga don't like people, period. They ain't never gonna fucking happen. So, and my reason why is because sometimes with those situations, it can get a lot deeper than what it should. And it gets to a point where boundaries are crossed. So, no.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. I think it's healthy to have friendships, with people you work with because it creates a good environment. But please don't make me have to come snatch you or Suzanne or Brittany, Keisha, anybody up, because I will, because baby, he ain't got but one. And it ain't you. Keep it cute. Because anybody know me, if you hear me say keep it cute, then you already know it's a problem. Just saying.
Well, we know how the women feel. Fellas, how y'all feel? Go ahead, Meech. I'm interested to hear what you got to say.
Right. You don't want to hear what I got to say.
Personally, to me, I'm gonna go with no. And the reason why I'm saying that is like it it could go well beyond like a certain bond, it and it could materialize into something. It could it could have a situation where it could materialize into something deeper. And me being me me being involved with my mate, that's going to be a problem because I I shouldn't be in like in competition, and that's going to be a problem. And I don't want to wind up on the first 48. I'm just saying.
Yeah, don't have him have to come up there with his swords for any reason, you know.
I don't
A
Wow.
know.
lot of
I know I'm gonna be on. I know I'm gonna
Turns
be
to
on Black Air. I know I'm gonna be on Black Air Force energy time, draped in
God
all black.
damn.
You gonna
And
have the gum
if
bottoms
you
or the
see me
black
wearing the
bottoms?
hoodie,
I need to know. Dude,
Not only that,
no,
are they fresh or are they like beat the fuck up?
they
Where
got
you didn't tighten
creases.
and pull them strings hella tight.
They choked out.
oh no, these go.
I just want to
Oh no,
know: are
these
they
have
high
like a
tops or
mild.
low tops?
Oh no, these gonna be low tops.
Oh, you about to bust your
Oh
ankle.
yeah. He about to.
Oh no, these are low
Oh, you
tops,
short his
and they
ankle?
already have
All right.
like mild. These are low tops, and they already have wear and tear. So be aware.
Oh, that's
If
even
you see
worse.
me
God damn.
wearing a, if you see me wearing a hoodie that says "Crash Out Season," be afraid. Be very afraid.
What you got, Jay? Let's hear this
I say
foolery.
I say it's fine.
You know what?
Because
I agree with you. But go ahead,
I
get your
say it's
There
explanation.
fine
y'all go.
because when you get a work wife, you know what you get? Exotic snacks. I like to have my caramel drizzled seaweed from time to time. So, and my work wife is the only one that I know for a fact she knows where to get it from. So I think it's okay.
No, I'm gonna change I'm gonna change my answer to no. It's not okay after what Gerald just said.
Uh-huh.
Fuck him. It is caramel drizzle seaweed snacks. um, I would say I'm very secure in myself. So at the end of the day, like I trust my partner. But at the end of the day, like back to what Heather or I think the professor said, there are boundaries to it. And after a while, you start saying things, and if it passes boundaries, then that's when we have another problem. So being secure in my relationship, and being secure in my partner, um, what you do is what you do. But don't fuck around and find out by taking shit too far either. And then I guess I have to borrow Meek's shirt and I hope it fits. But then I'm gonna be coming here with my crash out shirt on or Meek's crash out shirt on, and then we'll have some other problems. But yeah, let's go to the comments and see how they feel about work husbands or work wives, or allowing
Definitely.
allowing your spouse to have a work husband or wife.
I got 4 of them. They bow to me, feed me grapes and caramel drizzle seaweed.
Hey,
Fuck
Yellow
up.
Boy's back.
Man,
God
man,
damn it.
man,
Let me change my name again.
I'm about to
Hold
tell
on.
you.
No, we about to ship your ass to fucking Costa Rica.
I'm gonna poop in the earth.
I'm going to the comments. God damn it.
And with that, I quit.
Hey, he's at it. All right. Mama Cookie says learning everyone don't deserve my reactions. I think that was for the previous question.
Mhm.
Z says no. The better question is why is one needed?
Exotic snacks.
Exotic snacks.
Gold 7 is in the building. Thank you so much for joining. He said they said, is this a Mensa meeting? No, there are no oranges or orange trees around this motherfucker. All right.
There's there's
Wait,
mangoes though.
wait. Time out. Welcome to UTR Talk Your Shit. We do hope you kind of sit down, read the room, enjoy the conversations, interact in the conversations. There's a number of topics going on. We're asking questions. Please answer. Please participate. We welcome you here for the first time. But yeah, we do hope that you're enjoying the content, and we ask that you participate in the questions. And if not, we'll catch you on the next go around. But thank you for stopping by.
And if so, just sit back and watch.
Oh God.
Don't be disrespectful.
Kristen says, if it can lead to work divorce or work kids, then no. Understandable connection with people at work is fine, but the term work wife is a no. Taria says, absolutely not. Heather, you must be with the Virgo. Yes, I am. Anyway, yeah, no, that's not going to work for me. I honestly never understood the whole work wife / husband thing. I don't play those games. Derek is in the building. What's up, Derek?
What up, Petty? What the deal?
He says, I don't play like that. I'm not calling my friends a work wife. Get the fuck out of here. Unless she's trying to give some up. If not, don't play with my emotions. See, you was good, and then went into that shit.
No, Petty gave a petty answer, so continue.
Sure did. Taria says exactly, Z. Derek also says caramel drizzle seaweed. What?
Don't knock it till you try it.
Kristen says if they not in the will, they don't get a title. No work wife, work beneficiaries, nada. You're not on the emergency card. You not a work nothing. Oh, talk your shit. Taria says I need to take a trip to Victorville. See,
for what?
Right. You keep playing. Kristen says I'll go with you. See, two motherfuckers is coming for your ass.
No, I got something to say after that.
I'm kidding. But Z said, come on up. See, you should have been talking shit.
No, I got something to say after that. I'm going to let you finish the comments.
May Love is in the building. Welcome back.
What up, May? How you feeling?
Hey, cool.
She says, hey, guys.
Watermelon, yes.
I'm done. I cannot. Zaria says, Zaria. I done mixed Zaria and Zakia and fucking Taria's name together.
That's that popcorn reading.
Taria says, fuck them snacks. And she's laughing. And Zakia says, preach. And Mayla says, fucking Derek.
Can I say something now?
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say back to this emergency card thing. Yeah, my work wife is on my emergency card because the real wife is with me all the time. So 9 times out of 10, if I'm dying, she dying too. So basically, if y'all call her cell phone, she laying next to me. It's just as we floating up to heaven, both of our cell phones is ringing. It makes no sense. So therefore, that's why I have a work wife.
The kid, all we need to do is see you come downstairs and your hand come in the camera and just
no, fuck that. I just want to see a grape fly by and hit him in the face.
You see this
upside the head, real quick.
You see this water water cup get thrown at her.
You better
I ain't wasting the drink.
You can go ahead, Professor, and ask the question.
Why do you think at a certain age it becomes difficult to remain and maintain friendships? Why do you think at a certain age it becomes difficult to remain and maintain friendships? While y'all waiting, I'm gonna answer. Because you get older, life happens, things change, and sometimes you're just not on the same playing field that you were on. But you gotta find a balance in order to be able to maintain it. Sometimes you can have a friend and will go months and months without talking and talk to them as if y'all hadn't never stopped talking. So I feel like sometimes it's just the fact that Life is life, and things are happening. Everybody's on different playing fields. They got different things going on in life. But that's my answer.
I honestly think people change. That's always the number one thing, especially when you have friendships, people you've probably been friends with since high school, and you grow, like you said, you grow, you get older, your mentality starts to change. It's situations where people want to remain in a certain mentality, and you've already grown out of that. So it's like, all right, I can't bring you with into this new life as a friend, or even vice versa. So I really do believe that, like Puss said, life be life, and life oftentimes changes people either for the greater good or the greater bad. So that will split you apart.
Damn, I was gonna say that. But yes, some people change for the greater good, the greater bad. Sometimes that you're trying to hold on to be that person's friend, and you were blinded by some of the negativity that this person was bringing. And not to mention, sometimes there's no growth in the friendship. Sometimes as you continue to grow as a person, that person wants to continue, wants to continue to be the same way and not grow with you. And sometimes you just get tired. You get tired of asking this person to grow or dealing with the non-growth in this person. So you just grow apart from that person, and it just don't work for you in this in the next chapter of life that you decided to take.
And y'all done took all the good answers. Like shit. But honestly, you you tend to outgrow people, and you set you set aspirations and goals for yourself while they stay comfortable. Because when people get comfortable, they really don't see the need of change. And when people start to get comfortable, it's like you're basically talking to a brick wall at the end of the day. So that's when outgrowing people tends to happen, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's part of life. I mean, you see yourself elevating, and sometimes you just get to a point where you can't let other people and them being in the same mentality as they were like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever. You refuse to allow that in your elevated place.
That's facts.
Can you repeat the question? I didn't catch the question. Sorry.
Okay. Um, why do you think at a certain age it becomes difficult to remain and maintain friendships?
I have no room in my life for anything that doesn't bring me peace. Um, as we get older, um, I think a lot of people say that life's our lifing. As we become adults, we take on more responsibilities. Um, as a generation, as our generation, I think we have took on a lot just in the lifetime we lived thus far. And again, I don't have no room for anything that doesn't bring me peace. So um, if it doesn't bring me peace, it gotta go.
That's it.
I,
Uh,
hold up one second. And sometimes you realize that some people don't want to see you win at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
They don't want to see you win. As you start to win in life, and they're complacent with, and they're not complacent, but they're stuck at a standstill instead of waiting their turn to start winning. And you start to accelerate in life. They want to see you do bad, or they want to, or because you're doing better than them, they don't want to be your friend. But once they're um doing better than you, that's when they want to come back around. Some people just don't want to see you win in life, and I don't want somebody that's my quote unquote I thought was my friend. If you don't want to see me win, you're not my friend at the end of the day.
And that is what I would love to call undercover envy.
And it's a lot of that going on. It's a lot of that going on.
That is a friend of me.
Mm-hmm.
And
Envy kills a lot of friendship.
And as you get older in life, them blinders start to take you. Them blinders started to fade out, and you start to see it. You start to see that this person didn't want me to win. This person wanted me to do bad. This person wanted me to be beneath them, even if it's by a small hair. You don't want to see me win. So
I don't believe in frenemies. It's an enemy, but you just won't let go of the friend part of it because you have so much inspiration, or you have so much connection to this person, or what you thought of was a connection to this person, that now you have put them in a box of frenemies. But it was an enemy from the start. It'll be an enemy at the end as well. So let's just call a spade a spade.
yes, sir.
That's true. I mean, and people become too convincing with donning the chameleon mask. And
Look at you, man.
and honestly, they become so convincing that you actually believe them to have some sort of have a genuine spirit. But once you find out their ulterior motives, it's like, damn, I done got bamboozled. I done got bamboozled into a friendship that wasn't true from the gate.
It only took me 15 years to realize it.
So
It happened.
That might be a you problem.
Definitely is. But
We got
to
to
each
get
his
you
own.
some more. We got to get you some more discernment or tequila or whatever works best for you.
But unfortunately, sometimes
Roll cup.
people
Roll
want
cup.
people want to see the good in people so bad that they willing to stick around when sometimes you got to say, hey, no, this ain't it. It's not right. And you got to unfortunately walk away from situations because it's never going to change, or y'all just in two different places. Now you might can revisit that friendship later, but sometimes it's best to leave it where it's at, especially if it's not doing any good for you.
And also to expound on that, sometimes it's hard to walk away from those situations because of the timeline, because of that amount of time, 10 years, 15 years. But everybody gets to a point where it's like, look, I can't ignore the obvious anymore. It don't matter how long I've been friends with you. I cannot take you being disrespectful to me anymore. I can't take you not taking this friendship, because I ended a friendship 20 years over one fucking post and never spoke to that person ever again. But that for me was that hit the top. There were things previously to that, but because you still have that friendship, you still want to maintain it. You try to look at all of the other things outside of the obvious of what's going on. It's almost like you have blinders on because you just want to always see the best. But sometimes the worst will start to outweigh the best, and you can't ignore that shit no more. So it's like, that's it.
Can I ask you a question? How do you feel about that person today? Do you hate the person? Do you wish well for the person? Do you have any type of build up aggression towards the person?
No. I still wish him well, but I can't fuck with him. Period. Like, I'm never gonna sit here. Of course, I had love for you at one point, so I'm not gonna sit here and say that I hate you. And I'm not gonna sit here and wish the worst for you. I wish that everything you still get everything that you want. You still get all of your blessings. Your family is blessed. Your children are blessed. All of that. But as far as you as a person, I can't fuck with you.
I respect
She
it.
said she hoped that person eat, just not at my table.
Not at my table. Exactly.
And that's
Bang zoom.
understandable.
Yeah, I think sometimes we miss our own blessings sometimes because like it'd be the opposite feelings at the end of the day. You know, like I wish nothing but the worst for that person. And I was just like, damn, like you haven't even made peace at your own heart with that person. But at the end of the day, like I'm not here to tell no, I'm not Dr. Phil, or I'm not here to tell anyone how they feel, should feel towards a person who, who turned against them, who, did all the red flags, not the green flags, especially 20 years of friendship. That's a long
Drop your
run.
bucket.
So yeah,
I mean, I
so I
love for that.
respect it.
You're not gonna do it like that. You're not gonna wish the worst for them because at one point you did wish the absolute best for
I
them.
mean, but at the end of the day, we're all human, and we all have like natural human feelings. And guess what? Hate is one of those type of feelings. But it takes a mature person to realize that I don't have to hate you to not fuck with you. So at the end of the day, like I do respect your maturity. I do respect your viewpoint of that. Yeah, I did fuck with you for 20 years, and I don't wish you no less. I just, again, like the professor said, you just can't eat at my table no more. And that's a
And that's
that
it.
statement cuts deep at the end of the day. So
And let's be clear, you can hate a person and dislike a person, but guess what? You hating that person ain't doing nothing to them, but it's just harboring this in you. And
Yep.
you're not getting your blessings because you're blocking it because you hate a person. You can dislike a person all day long, but you can forgive and you can forget.
bingo,
There you
here's
go.
my card.
Because that shit will live rent free in your head and in your body, and that person is moving on with their life.
And you don't want to harbor that type of energy because, like you said, it's going to disrupt you and your growth.
And with
But
that being
let's
said,
the comments. I know we stayed long on that one, but let's head to the comments. Mama Cookie, that seat is more than likely for you, Gerald.
it was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that was, but
It was a cherry emoji.
Mm-hmm. It's a chair. Have your ass a motherfucking seat. Randall's in the building. Welcome.
What
Welcome
up?
back.
what's up, man?
He said, life be lifing. Facts. Derek says, because you get wiser and your tolerance for fuck shit decimate. Yep. Zakia says, people grow apart. Randall says, people change over time. Zakia also says, goals and desires are different, so people mature and some don't. No one should be held back or be forced to catch up for some people. For some people to call it quits. She also says, don't be mad because I have a passport off on weekends and get PTO. I'm not waiting for you to travel. I'm going without you. Life is too short.
I'm out. I felt like that was a dig at me. See, I didn't even do nothing. I came up because I worked 6 days a damn week.
God damn. Mayla is clapping for you, Meech.
I don't think that was for you.
Me,
I know it wasn't. I'm just talking shit.
No, I was too.
I was too.
Taria says they may not be growing with you. They may be stagnant. Sure, you want to move up with your friend, but if they're not doing anything to better themselves, then you will have to move on without them. Big facts. She also said, I just ended a friendship last year because my friend expected me to still behave like I did when I first met her and I was 18. I grew, but she didn't. She's still that 16-year-old girl that I met when I moved to New York. As a kid says, you can only stand by a complacent person for so long before it's time to move on. Facts.
Absolutely.
And Teresa says, exactly, Jay. Sometimes your friends don't want to see you win. A lot of people don't realize that energy is real. And no matter how much you want something, if you got a group of people that don't want that for you, they'll manifest negativity on you, and you got to cut them off. Facts. Mama Cookie says sometimes people must be escorted from the VIP section of your life to a regular seat. Not everyone who walks away from you is meant to stay. People can leave or stay. Your worth remains untouched either way. Talk your
Fuck your shit.
Taria says we were friends for 20 years. Man. Mom Cookie also says one of the most difficult yet beneficial things I've done in this life is clear my path of well-intentioned people who were just not ready to walk with me. All right. Taria says exactly, Heather. I still love my friend, but I'm loving her from afar. I will still support her, but I'm going to support her from afar. I genuinely wish her all the best, but from afar. It started to become an unhealthy friendship, and I'm not going to allow myself to be stressed out about that. My mental health comes first. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Alrighty. Damn, I'm not ready. Go ahead.
Is loyalty real or is it situational? Is loyalty real or is it situational?
Depends on who you're talking to. Because my loyalty relies with everybody until you show me otherwise at the end of the day. And then, like I said in previous questions, if you show me no loyalty, why should I remain loyal to you? At the end of the day, if you're not reciprocating that loyalty, why should I stay loyal and continue to be your friend or continue to be your spouse if the loyalty and respect, honestly, is not being reciprocated? So it depends on who you talk to.
I think personally it can be situational because I'm not going to be loyal to stupidity. Like some people will sit here and be loyal to motherfuckers and hold on to loyalty and just allow people to do the most stupidest things and still be like, that's my friend, I'm going to be loyal. No, you cannot sit here and so you're going to be loyal all the way to jail.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to be loyal all the way to your death. Like, no, I'm sorry. In certain situations, that shit is situation. It really is situational. That's just me.
I think that's the answer. It's very much so situational, and again, yeah, I cannot be loyal to someone who's unloyal to me. I cannot be loyal to someone's stupidity. I can't be loyal to Again, yeah, I definitely agree with you, Heather. I think you iced the cake on that one. So I'm definitely the same. I'm in the car with you, passenger seat.
I think I would say I'm in the car with her too because it's definitely situational because
You got shotgun.
I say that because when you think about it, you be loyal to a person to a fault, and then they do certain things, or because they, they run their mouth or do something or whatever, and then they want you to be. I'm not finna. I'm loyal to a fault, but to a certain extent as well. So it is very situational. Like if you my friend and you dating somebody or whatever, and I'm cool with them, and you doing some fuck shit, I'm gonna call you out on it. I'm gonna be loyal, but I'm gonna call you out on it. And you need to fix that shit. I'm not gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna go do X, Y, and Z," but I'm not finna sit here and deal with bullshit. Like I'm not gonna be loyal to that extent of a fault. I'm not doing it. Just kidding.
We've been about to go rob this bank, nigga. You gonna be loyal, nigga?
Fuck no.
No.
And don't get me on the first 48 because if they offer me a goddamn something to eat, I might take it. Then y'all going to jail.
I'm loyal on the bank. I'll deal with you afterwards.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. I'm that type of dude. Like I go in the bank with you, but we definitely gonna talk about this shit like afterwards.
I mean,
why didn't you tell me
here
this?
now.
I'm gonna be tweaking. I can't do this.
Don't expect no money. Don't expect no money either. That's exactly how I'm gonna be. We ain't splitting this equally.
I need that money.
I'm about to say, you better chill, TT. I'm saying, because you don't be talking about all that.
Kick my ass. Just gonna kick my ass. Okay.
Yeah,
I need that money.
Because I'm not giving you the money and you still didn't do shit. So sit your ass over there and watch me count this money.
For Luther to take it later.
Woo! Definitely, it is. Definitely, it is situational. Yeah, I'm in the same car with y'all because
You,
I'm very loyal to the soil with everybody. Shut up, Jay.
Mm. Yes, he told you.
But but I'm not gonna be loyal to where I become compromised and put in a situation where something is gonna be taken away from me, rather it be my life or my freedom. So so you if you wanna go ahead and jeopardize yourself, by all means, go right ahead, but leave me out of it because I'm not about to be loyal to someone think who thinks who basically is careless, not only with not only with themselves, but with the worth of what your friendship the worth of what your friendship means in its entirety. So I cannot be loyal to someone who basically is 100% reckless. And even if you tell them that they are 100% reckless and they pretty much, it's like going in one ear out the other, there was a point of me expressing the fact that, yo, I'm not really rocking with this. And yet you still proceed forward with said action. I just can't do it.
Okay, so everybody in the same car. I'm on a 10 speed next to y'all, so I got it.
All right, I'm gonna go to the comments.
just
As
close the
Kia
door.
says, Heather said my answer. Uh, Taria says yes, Heather. All that. Zakia, I'm gonna ask this question. Is that a tomato tree? Is that a tomato plant? Please answer that question. And how did you grow that? Taria also says, honestly, a lot of people don't even know what loyalty really means. They just be throwing the word out there. That is facts.
Boo boo in the earth.
Oh,
Sorry.
and Zakia says, Zakia said facts.
It's, it's the pot. You gotta understand these things.
Okay. I have a question. Hold on. Do you prefer to be loved loudly or silently?
I'm going to say a mix of both. Um, and I say that because it's okay to love me in public, to, show affection. But sometimes it's okay just to have that intimate love between you and the other person. You know, you don't always have to be loud and everything's out in the open and all that. Sometimes it's just between you and that person. So I would prefer a mix of both. Plain and simple and to the point for
Same
me.
here. Um, I definitely prefer my relationship, but you're not in it.
Absolutely.
You do not know all of the you know that I'm with this person, but you don't know each and every detail of what is going on in our relationship. And the reason being is because we see it all the time. People will blast their relationships and talk about it, and then maybe in 2 weeks, it's a wrap. And the breakup is posted. And then they move on to the next, and then they move on to the next. There's no need for you to, it's great to celebrate your love, but to sometimes, one, you don't know who is praying for your downfall. You don't know who was sitting here being jealous of your shit and basically talking crap about your relationship. So why have you all up in my business when you don't want us to work out anyway? So
That's
you know I'm with this person, but you don't know shit about it.
that's why I don't ask people to pray for me. I pray for myself because you don't never know what they're praying for.
Niggas playing on my downfall.
I'm gonna say I threw the 10 speed to the side, jumped in the car with y'all on this one. Or I'm strapped to the top of the car. Either way. But yes, both, because you don't know, like it was said earlier, that you don't know the love that this person is showing me behind closed doors. You don't know the love, you don't know the commitment that this person has shown me behind closed doors. Just because I don't broadcast it don't necessarily mean it's not happening. And like it was also put out there, like, you know, people write on Facebook or, you know, these social media platforms that, oh yeah, I'm in love, I'm this, that, and the third. And then 2 days later, I'm riding in a car looking past and I see that bitch is in the driveway. That bitch's car in the driveway, and I'll be like, but you was in love 2 days ago. So what the fuck happened?
Well, clearly you went either because she a bitch.
Well, hey, I'm just going by what I saw. I'm going by what I saw.
So you make an assumption of what, like, based on
No, because I've seen people write these things. I'm not saying me personally. But what I am saying is, yes, publicly and privately is a nice mixture of both. You should be able to show me that you love me privately and publicly, because, and not to mention, I'm worth it.
Got it.
Definitely a combination of both, because it showcases that you can not only are you capable of, you know, loving me in private, you're also capable of loving me just as equally publicly as well, and it's coming from a genuine place. And having that genuine feeling is just gonna make me love that much harder, both privately and publicly. And to touch on, like, you know, the whole people blasting their relationships on social media and everything, is, I feel like they do that just for bragging rights and
validation.
It pretty much validation, and I feel like it's not coming from a genuine place. Like, it's a fabricated and pre-planned relationship at the end of the day. So if you sit there blasting everything on social media, the good, bad, and the super ugly,
Block.
Not you, Mitch.
Not you, Mitch.
Not you,
Not you at all.
Block.
Oh.
Time out. Before Double A gets to his shit, Asian Stanley, let's be respectful, brother. Don't know you. Glad that you dropped in for the show, but let's be respectful, because these women, they have significant others, and we do not need these type of comments, and we don't need them type of comments, period. So please be respectful, or you will be booted up out of here. You will get unceremoniously blocked. So please be respectful.
We can do that now. We don't got to.
We don't have to wait. Please do that now.
Yeah, we're actually gonna go ahead and do that now.
You have a great night.
We don't play that shit.
Have a good one. You're bugging, bro. You bugging.
All right.
Enjoy Cancun, weirdo.
He's already gone, Meech.
All right.
Let's
go ahead and get to the comments, shall we?
Wait a minute.
Wait, no. Double A has to go.
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, go ahead, Eric.
Let's go.
No, let's get it out so that way we can get one more question in. Yeah.
All right, I'll just
We ain't been on that long. We were late today.
I'll
We've
read
been
my
on for an
favorite.
hour and 40 minutes.
I will read one of my favorite love quotes. Please. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love doesn't envy. Love doesn't boast. Love is not proud. It does not dishonor. It does not dishonor others. It's not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. Love never fails. Love is where the prophecies they will cease. Where there are tongues, there will be no steals. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. That's one of my favorite love quotes. Um, at the end of the day, I think there's a good balance. I don't want a super loud love, nor do I want a silent love. Find me somewhere in the middle. I guess Gerald, you can get in the car. I'll get on top of the roof. That's not a big deal.
Block.
Thank you. I ain't even got to talk about it. Thank you, Heather.
We can go to comments. I said that. I see they got you busy over there working hard, Heather. But let's read the ones that are appropriate for our show.
Got you, because G fuck. Uh, Zakia said, yes, that was for my question earlier. We will never eat from that tomato tree. Just know that.
Chef about me, woman.
Zakia also says both depending on the situation. If you only show it privately, there's someone on the I'm sorry. If you only show it privately, there's someone on the side, or you are the side piece. If the relationship is good, why not say you're at least in one? That is true. And she is clapping for the yellow boy. Hmm. Put your mother. You know what?
Come on, just
Taria says, I'm honestly okay with both, but if it's public, it needs to happen organically and not for the socials. I'm not trying to put on a show for anybody. We don't have to put our love on social media all the time. If we do something like on a trip, that's fine. But everybody don't need to know what's going on in my relationship. Agreed. Taria also says, plus, just like Heather said, people do prey on your downfall sometimes, especially when they want the type of love you have. They'll sit there and smile in your face while telling your significant other, I wish, I wish that that's supposed to be, I wish that I was on your arm, and will secretly plot to initiate a breakup. That is facts. And that is all.
okay. So, how long do you wait before you introduce your friend group to your significant other? When you're dating, how long do you wait before you introduce your friend group to your significant other?
If it's serious, immediately.
I don't think there's a timeline on when you a lot of connections that happen. I think as long as they know that there's someone in that you're dating someone or there's someone that's in your life, I think that's fine. But I don't think there's a timeline as far as um, when my significant other meets my friends. You know, respect my friends and also friends respect my significant other as well.
But
And
if
I
we don't
would,
know you have a significant other, how are we going to respect them?
he just said that.
Because you
When
respect
they're in
me.
He, so here's the thing. I totally agree with you, Aaron. I'm not debunking on you saying what I'm saying is I agree with you wholeheartedly. You can be in a relationship, you can tell them you're in a relationship, but nobody has to meet until you're ready, until it is organic, until it feels right, until you really know this person as well before you just introduce them to a friend group. Because certain things can happen where they didn't created a friendship and y'all didn't work out well, and now it's weird because she wants to hang out or he wants to hang out. So it's something that has to go organically. There's no timeline, and it's just know that I'm dating somebody, and when the time is right, you'll meet them.
I agree. Definitely, I'll say this. You introduce them when you're most comfortable with it. For some, they want to do it automatically. For others, they want to wait a second to see how the situation is going to go. Because you do have those situations where you bring somebody around, everybody likes them, and then the minute that something goes wrong, their perception of who that person is changes. So it really does depend on how you feel about how the relationships are going, and if you feel like now is the time for you to start, bringing them around your friends and things of that nature. Like you can always, like y'all said, you can always state and say, hey, I'm talking to somebody right now, and leave it at that. And then when you're ready to provide more details or, you know introduce it, then you do it at your time.
I think significant other might be like a wrong title to use. Um, I think we should probably, because we say significant other, you talk about someone as a partner at this point, like a wife, a husband. Um, Maybe you guys don't have a legal marriage in place, but maybe you guys are now playing the roles of wife and husband or husband and wife at this point. So I think if we talk at that point, then that's different. So I just think maybe we should define significant others in this conversation because then that might
Your
play
significant
play a
other is the person that you're dating. It's not like you're dating multiple people. It's the person that you're dating that you have established a title with.
So a monogamous situation has been
Yes.
established. Okay.
Pretty much being exclusive.
Exclusive, exactly.
okay.
That makes sense.
Then my answer will remain the same then.
Absolutely. Nice too.
And and honestly, I could say safely we all agree on that same thing because it it boils down to how how you feel about that person and how comfortable are with that person to bring them to people that you actually rock with heavy. And definitely respect um goes goes across the board. Friends got your circle of friends have to respect you who you're serious about, and the person you're serious about have to respect your group of friends at the end of the day. And and it basically boils down to them having the common end goal with the group of friends and your significant other. They also want you to exceed in life.
So
Was
that.
that a period? Okay, cool. That's okay. I don't want to cut nobody off. I know me speed his thoughts, man. So I just want to get it all out.
No. You good. You good.
Appreciate you, brother.
Did you answer,
Um,
Joe?
yeah,
Yes, I
he
did.
was he was he was the first one to answer.
Oh, you did. Okay. I just
He
want to make
jumped
sure
out.
everybody.
He jumped out there right away, talking about
This is
The waiter.
immediately.
No, the waiter.
Exactly. As soon as you establish a title, yes. If I rock with y'all like the way I say I rock with y'all, yes, that person, y'all need to know that I'm dealing with a person.
okay, for sure. So we just got one comment, and that is Akia. She says, once we establish a title, if we're friends and are close for everything else, why wait? Do you not trust your friends with your partner? That's a good question. Um, why do you think people push others away when all they're trying to do is love them?
I will say definitely definitely they haven't recovered from being hurt in the past, and the person dealing with insecurities of them of the, people basically them dealing with the fear of not being able to love again. And that and definitely it could be it could be trauma based on not only from past relationships but just in the past in general. Like they can encounter a love that they never had before, and it scares them because they never experienced something like that ever in their life. Like are they capable of handling that type of love, or are they capable of handling a love they never had before? And it's it could be scary. It could be scary to encounter encounter that type of love. But sometimes you just have to throw caution into the wind. And some people don't have the capability to do so.
My
I will
answer.
definitely. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Um, Sometimes people don't love themselves, and when you don't love yourself, you can't reciprocate that love back. So you don't understand how to receive it and give it back to that person. Love is something that some people don't get, because even growing up, and you can have this family where you quote unquote love, but people show love in different ways. So if you wasn't in that family where you got hugs and they gave you words of affirmation, when you receive that, you don't know how to, so you push it away because you don't understand it. So it's really just based on if they understand it. Have they ever been loved? Do they know what love is? Do they even love themselves?
That was
Period.
definitely what I was gonna say.
Sorry.
Is when a person, like you guys said, when a person doesn't know what it is, they don't know how to reciprocate it. They don't know how to internalize it. They don't know what to do with it. Even just a gesture of you getting a gift will throw them off. Like, well, why did you get this for me? Like, is it something that you want from me? Like, it's things of that nature. Of they're looking at it with completely different eyes. Or even most of the time, it's abandonment. That's the main, because why accept this love from you when you're just going to be like everybody else and you're going to end up going away anyway. So they don't look at it as real. They look at it as it just being some moment that's happening at this time, and sooner or later that person that's giving it to me is just going to disappear. So they rather push it away before they even try to take it in, or even try to they rather not understand it at all and just be used to what they've always been used to, which is hurt, trauma, pain, and abandonment. So rather than trying to get past how they're feeling or even try to heal from that, they'll rather remain the way that they are because it's more comforting than actually getting something that they don't understand and it being unknown to them. They rather the comfort of the depression than actually getting real love.
Okay, shit.
Can you repeat the question? What? I heard all these beautiful answers. I just want to make sure I answer this question correctly. That's all.
No, that's no problem. Why do you think people push others away when all they're trying to do is love them?
Hmm. Oh, you can go ahead, Aaron. I'm gonna try to think of my answer.
I'm still thinking of mine too. So I guess we can collab together.
Yeah.
Our defensive mechanism. Um, when you feel threatened, you spoke on Heather. You spoke on all the things of like all the negative traumas that come with someone rejecting love. But what about someone who just genuinely don't know what love is? No one, you never experienced um, what it feels like to be loved. And I think someone might have touched on that earlier as well. So forgive me if I'm skipping over your comment, but there's both sides to that point. But Jay, what you thinking before I go too deep into it?
Nah, continue to Elaborate, because I was about to say something else, and I didn't want y'all. I didn't want to say them
Okay.
words.
Um, so my first comment was defense mechanism. So I just think that when someone feels threatened, the way that they warn off their enemy or their prey is by scaring that person away. So if you think of it in that aspect, I just think that again, what Heather said earlier, the unknown, feeling threatened, don't know how to interpret what real love looks like or feels like. Um, with Meech and everybody else said earlier, with the trauma that comes with being loved improperly, um, people taking love at face value and not really, you know, I think someone earlier said they don't, not loving themselves, so they don't know how to love somebody else because they don't love themselves first. I think you guys kind of like nailed it on the head at this point, and I don't want to keep on, beating a dead.
Horse.
But yeah, horsey. But yeah, I just.
Well, I think sometimes it can. I mean, all the things that you guys touched on was phenomenal, but sometimes it also can be that person don't want to be loved by you.
True. Preach.
They don't want to be loved by you. Like you can show a person all the love in the world, and meanwhile they can have someone in the shadows that they are quote unquote dealing with or maybe talking to that is not showing them the love that they quote unquote desire, and but you are at the end of the day, and they'll push you away because they're trying to get that love from another person at the end of the day. So that is also a possibility in this world at the end of the day. Sometimes a person doesn't know how to receive love from a person, and they I mean, yes, all of the childhood, the not knowing, being in bad relationships, all that can take a place. But I think a lot of the time, in the heart of hearts, they don't want to be loved by you at the end of the day. So they'll push you away because they want to get that love from someone else. They desire that love from someone else. And they they'll go to different heights in order to attract that love from somewhere else because it's not you they want to be with at the end of the day.
Is
There
he
it
about to
is.
go on timeout too?
That was actually a good way to look at it. I didn't even think about it in that aspect,
All
actually.
these damn emojis she put in the comments.
She
Please
going on
put that.
timeout.
I think she got boo boo.
Yeah.
You know what it is, woman. Go out to the front yard.
Everybody answer the question.
Next
Yes.
to the tomato tree.
No. We got mangoes outside though.
Hello.
Shut the fuck up, Jerry. God damn. All right.
They right.
And I quit.
Right.
I'm done with this damn
Right.
smoothie.
Juicy.
This was the last question, yeah.
This was the last.
Let's
Okay,
get to the
So this was for the previous question. She said, I like seeing if the person meshes well with my friends. That can be a make or break situation. My true friends may be able to see something I can't. Okay.
Good
And then
point.
this is for the recent question. She says, immaturity, PTSD are not realizing what they have. Taria says, I think people can push away when they're afraid to be loved. Some people don't know how to be loved because they're so used to being treated poorly, or they could have never received love when they were children, so they don't know how to love as adults. People can actually just be afraid of themselves. They can be afraid that they are actually hurt. They can actually hurt the person. They might be scared that the person is too good for them. She also says, facts, Jay. Sometimes people think the grass is greener. Zakia, yellow boy on fire. Again, I ain't eating none of that shit. None of that.
You don't even come to California, so shut up.
Zakia says, sucks when you find out the grass on the other side is dead. Talk your shit.
Artificial turf.
What we doing?
Talk your
What we
shit
doing,
and don't
people?
grow trees from it.
And that was our last question.
Oh, that was
All
our
right,
last
let's
question. Okay.
let's wrap this shit up then. Y'all
All
look at each
right.
other.
With that being said, and we right on time too. With that being said, people, we have come to the end of Talk Your Shit, Live, Laugh, Love. And before we get up out of here, you know how we gotta do it. We gotta give our final thoughts. So with that being said, we gonna swing it to the creator. Heather B, if you please.
Thank you guys so much for joining the conversation tonight. I know it's definitely been a while since we have been back on, but to see the amount of support, to see the comments, to see the viewership, it is truly, truly, truly appreciated. And we thank each and every one of you for the constant love that you give us, even if it's 1 week, even if it's 2 weeks, even if it's a month. The fact that you guys show up for us, you have no idea how much that makes us feel greatly, greatly appreciated. So thank you
Truly.
so much, truly, truly for that. Um, Definitely make sure that you do follow all of our social medias: TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and did I say YouTube?
Instagram.
And Instagram. Thank you so much. We'll definitely have things posted there as far as the next shows that are coming up. Also, I just want to throw in that sooner or later we will start having guests on the show. So if you are interested in, being on the panel with us, definitely send us a message. You can hit any of these lovely people up and just let us know if you are interested in that.
Not you,
Um,
Gerald.
Final thoughts. Um, the title pretty much is self-explanatory. That is one of Professor's closing lines. Um, Live, laugh, and definitely love. Those are things that are necessary right now, especially in the times that we're living in. Every single day, something is changing. Something is affecting our lives directly.
Gas prices. Sorry.
Yeah, gas prices, motherfucker, as well as
Dear
a
Lord.
plethora of other things. So all you can do is continue to pray, continue to grow, and continue to survive and enjoy what you can in your life, despite what's going on. Make sure that you love on your friends, your family, your significant other, because every day that we have is a blessing, each and every day. So if you haven't said I love you to anyone that you consider as your family or close in your heart, definitely do that at this time. And that is my final thoughts.
Okay. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Guess I'll go next. Um, as Heather B said, follow us on all social media: Instagram, TikTok, IG, Facebook. Um, thank you for everybody in the comments. Like I said, we thrive off you guys' love. We thrive off you guys' thoughts and processes, and we love it at the end of the day over here. Shut up. And with my last my last yes, if you have people who you call close, love on them. Because like I say, these times are these times are becoming real triumph. These situations are becoming real detrimental to our health at the end of the day. And if you have any problems with your health, please seek someone to tell, and please go to the doctor. Because the reason why I'm saying this, Aaron, because I know you're looking at me crazy, lost a family member to cancer recently, and he did not tell us till it was the last minute. And if you have anything wrong with you, please don't be afraid to reach out and talk to somebody. And even if it's one of the people on this screen, because we care for everybody and we love everybody. And with that being said, I love everybody on this screen, and I'm going to switch it to Meech at this point.
No, you're not. No,
Oh,
the fuck
sorry,
you're not. Hold
sorry.
up.
Sorry.
No, you gonna leave him to the last.
Okay, okay. He's
We
last.
ain't
He's
about to
last. We
hear
got
how
it.
the
We got it.
stars
We got it.
align
I got it. I'm
and how the
sorry.
Milky Way.
Well, technically, he's before Professor.
Whatever. We know what we talking about. But he's not going before me. So mute your mic, Meech.
Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Shit, who the fuck y'all playing? Let me catch my thoughts real quick, but I'm ready. On a serious note, my condolences, Jay, to your family.
Appreciate you, bro.
In the one you lost.
Appreciate you.
I will say thank you to everyone who supports UTR Talk Your Shit. We've been doing this for a little bit now, and like everyone said before me, this is not possible without y'all who support us. So this, from the bottom of my heart, I do thank everybody who tunes in, whether they watch, participate, share. Just thank you. My final thoughts is you cannot live, love. Is it live, love, and laugh?
Yes.
Live life, love, and laugh, actually.
Okay. Well, the four
life, live, and laugh. What is it?
Live life,
live,
love, and laugh.
You cannot do none of these things afraid or scared.
Mm-hmm.
You can't live life afraid. You can't love afraid. Maybe you can laugh nervously or laugh when you're afraid. But at the end of the day, I think we must get rid of the option of being afraid. Love comes from within. Don't be afraid to use that same love from within to love on somebody else. With all that being said, life is not promised tomorrow. Make the best of it today. With that said, I'll pass it to William Shakespeare, Meech,
The philosopher.
The philosopher.
To be or not to be is love. That's the question.
More like to be in love or to not be in love. That is the question.
Romeo and Juliet.
Hilarious.
Sorry.
But I will always say to everyone that tunes in to every one of our segments, the energy y'all bring is astronomical, and it means more than what words can express to every one of us on the screen. So we truly thank y'all for every bit of love that you give us with everything that we do. And as far as my closing remarks, just appreciate everything in life. Love everything in your life. Don't go through life with a great deal of larceny in your heart. And
Wow, these big words tonight.
and so basically what I'm saying is don't go through life with so much unbridled negativity in your heart and in your spirit and in your soul. If you live if you go through life with so much of negativity, that everything in your life becomes essentially worthless, and you cannot take time to enjoy everything in your life if you're just shielded with negativity. So love the life that you live, and appreciate the people that's in your life that actually means well to your elevation and ascension in life. And love those that are close to your heart always, because it's a very wonderful thing, whether it be on a friendship level or relationship level. Love is very powerful, and don't take anything in your life for granted.
Period. Is that a period? Oh, okay. The power of love. Anyway, we gonna swing it to the professor for the final remarks.
Again, like everyone said, thank you for tuning in. Follow all platforms. There are two types of friendships. There is an active friendship and there is a ceremonial friendship. That active friendship, that's that person that's always there for you, that's gonna be there for no matter what, that's gonna ride or die. That ceremonial friendship is, yes, we are friends, but am I gonna answer every time you call? Am I gonna be that listening ear? Just know the difference in between the two when you call somebody your friend. Also remember that friends are the family you choose for yourself. And like I said last time, no one is immune to the trials and tribulations of life. And with that being said, live life, love, and laugh. Thank you.
And we got a few more comments before we head out. Zakia says, bye, guys.
Bye.
She also says, this was so much fun. Bravo. Thank you so much. Tria gave us hearts. And Zakia says, final
bye.
thought.
She came back to
But
say
she
that.
also said, final thought, grow your own food and do not run to a jungle and join a cult. Love on yourself before
No,
you.
we got a jungle back there.
Taria also says, great sesh, guys. So sorry for your loss, Jay. And Randall says, preach.
And with that being said, we have come to the end of Live, Laugh, and Love for Talk Your Shit. We are out of here. We'll see y'all this next time around. Take care of yourselves and each other. We love y'all. And we out of
It's
here.
crazy. Take care of yourself.
Yeah. Five mics. Five minds. You tapped in live. It's that time. From the brain of Heather B. Built a squad, now they out that seat. Jada Rebel on the front line, talk back. UTR when they dig for the real facts. Double A, keep it blunt when he drop takes. Professor break it down like a class, no breaks. Meech come through, whole room lean in. 5 lanes, 1 table, let the show begin. Let's go. It's that UTR, talk your shit. 5 voices, 1 vibe, don't switch. Press play, lean back, feel it. If you came for the truth, that's it. It's that UTR, talk your shit. West Side Groove when the theme song hit. 5 chairs, 5 hearts, 1 pitch. If you came for the truth, that's it. Ay. You rockin' with Jada Rebel. Heather B on the vision. Double A the professor. Meet you in the building. UTR. Talk your shit. Stay tuned. Yeah.